Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz. Jack is still back down in Lake Jackson, and this one's going to be one that I do a lot at the house. Sometimes the kids aren't here, you don't have your old lady around, your dog's, hanging out at somebody else's thing for a play date, whatever, and it's just you, and you want to eat something. So here's something quick, easy, really nice. I mean, I guess you can do it as two if both of you are really skinny and you don't eat a lot. We got a bunch of other stuff to go with it, but this is just a go-to, something great. It's going to be awesome. Before we get into it, be sure to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff, ring the little bell, get notifications when we upload these Tuesdays and Fridays, and whenever the heck else we can put these up. And, and we're going to have a link down the thing for our doobly-doo. Like we got our merch. It's all down in the doobly-doo. Let us know. We got fake hands, spatulas, flippers, spoons, aprons that look awesome. It's all down in there. Shameless plug over. Let's just get into the food. Winning at the food. Alright, so you get some of this prepackaged filled pasta, or the raviolis, where I come from. I got these at H-E-B, super easy. You're going to want some salted butter, and that's it. Just a little bit, not going to lot. And then basil, you can get the fresh basil, or you can get the dried stuff. I'm living on a budget, so I got the dried stuff. So get you about half a pot of water, get you a decent sized pot, fill it up, and turn it up, and you want it to boil, so crank that some bitch up. It's not going to take long, especially if we get a nice rolling boil like this. Go ahead and just pull these out and put them right into that rolling, boiling water. Again, I know my Italian boot-wearing or boot-living friends are yelling at me. I am using the wooden spoon. See, wooden spoon is what you get beat with. But, yeah, until you guys come over and teach me how to make proper raviolis, I'm getting these out. So bring these to a boil. Take 2 to 3 minutes. So, now that they're boiling, you want to keep a decent stir, right? You want that water to get to all the angles of it. If it doesn't, it sticks together and parts of it won't cook properly. So, gentle. These are stuck together and filled, so you don't want to be tearing these up as you're doing it. So, just give it a nice light stir. And again, 2 to 3 minutes. Well, let's get back to a boil. And that's it. There you go. Boom. You can kind of tell because they start to swell up a little bit and get all poofy instead of hard and sad. Get you a cool bowl, not nearly as cool as mine. And then use your slotted spoon to pull these out. I tend to stay away from using a colander. I don't want them to rinse. I want to keep them warm. So if you do use a colander, or you use that blasphemy, and you go and get that plastic slotted spoon because it gets more, don't rinse these. Be sure to just drip them. Keep the boiling water off of them. But yeah, definitely don't cool them off because you want to put that butter with them and get it to melt a little bit. Right, and be careful. It's going to be hot. So I burned my finger there is what I was showing you. So your butter gets you right about a tablespoon. You look at the paper on the outside of your butter. It's going to be marked, and I'll show you where that's at. Just put that right in there with your ravioli. If it doesn't start melting, always feel free to go back and cut this down a little bit. Why I did this in my hand instead of cutting it, mostly because I didn't want to puncture any of my raviolis. And I know you guys enjoy it when I cut myself. So cut those down into smaller pieces. Add a little bit of the basil, either fresh. If it's fresh and it's big, go ahead and break it down, tear it down into smaller pieces. If you dry, just go ahead and put it in there. Be careful because that is still very hot. Knock that water. It's hot, and I just steamed the hell out of my hands trying to show how I was stirring this on camera. So I apologize for that. So yeah, give it another nice gentle stir. Be sure that basil and that butter gets all over it, and that's it. You're done. Like, there's no other sauce, there's no other stuff to it. It's just a little bit of butter, some fresh or dried herbs, and this is great. Now this is perfect for one, if you just want to eat pasta until you die. If you don't have anything else to go with it, this is quick, easy dinner for one. I'm kind of spoiled to this one. I actually very much like this one. It's well under our budget. I think the pasta stuff was $3 to $4, and then everything else is just pennies, man. I wish I could have found some fresh basil, depending on what part of the world you're from, but I couldn't find it, so I just went with the dried stuff that I had here at the house. Tastes just as good, just doesn't look near as pleasing to the eye. So try this one out, man. This one's pretty good. And there you have it, folks. How awesome is that? I enjoy it. Like I said, it's really good, just especially if you're by yourself. I'm by myself over here. I know what I look like. It's a thing. So if you do it differently, you'd like to see us do it differently, let us know. Put it down in the comments, man. Maybe we'll revisit this, try it again with however you do it. You can also find us on social media. Let us know over there. You can find us at Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon. You can find us all of those at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. You can also find us at Instagram at Living Between. We had to shorten it over there. Shout out to our patrons. Thank you very much. We have at least 2 videos coming to you guys pretty soon. as soon as I get it done. I just had a couple of weeks where I was just scrambling, so now it's cooking, and we're gonna make some awesome shows and contents for you guys. So just a heads up, if you ever, just feeling little frisky and want to jump on Patreon and help somebody out, we're a very small business, so we very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Until next time, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna eat, and I'll catch y'all later, man. Y'all be safe.